defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Ricky Pearsall. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Robert Spillane spills him there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll go again with Williams. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
The motion man is Nacua. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Raider 1st down.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down.
It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Vegas. Running is Vaughn. Oh! And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Pearsall gonna return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Ritter gonna hold on to this one.
Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short gain.
Man in motion here is Tucker. Now Ritter to throw on second down. He'll take a shot, looking for Wilson. And he will score! Roman Wilson, touchdown Raiders. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown.
Makes the score Raiders 17, Rams nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall gonna return it. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on first down. That's to the first-round rookie from Florida, Ricky Pearsall. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone, inside the 20. A big one there to start the drive. 61 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And the Rams have got a first and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That one good for 15 and a first down.
Nice job moving the chains, and Kyren Williams is really someone who kind of came out of nowhere, and he had a career season back in 2023, finished 3rd in rushing, but it was really the yards per game, the consistency.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Bryant. Accelerating toward midfield. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll throw on first down with Ritter. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up Incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Vaughn. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Here's a run. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Deuce Vaughn. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That touchdown, #1 for him on the year. Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Raiders are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. That's to last year's rookie sensation, Puka Nacua.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Rams first down.
We are through one. It's the Raiders with the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. On the give, it's Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Cup in motion. On the carry, it's Williams. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Second down, it's Stafford. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll run here with Vaughn. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. On the ground, it's Vaughn. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Vegas. Carry here for Vaughn. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Ritter. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now here's a keeper on his own read. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
And this is going to set him up with 1st and goal. Mark him out of bounds at the 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Deuce Vaughn. Touchdown, Raiders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. It's another run here for Williams. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped, this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this ahead to the 43-yard line. The rookie out of Florida State, Jared Verse, on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. Getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Running is Vaughn. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
Third and long. Throwing is Ritter. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Next to score, Raiders 38, Rams nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Pearsall gonna return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
They are going for it. Stafford. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll stick with him again. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Going to try to pick up the 1st down with his own read. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this 1st half. So, we've reached halftime in a game that is all but over here at the break, as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided 1st half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Pearsall going to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
They'll go again with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Throw it on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now Vaughn. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Right back to him on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. To throw is Ritter. That's caught left side by Bowers. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raider 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And nothing on that one back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll run here with Vaughn. And once again, they try the same run. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Ritter. Pressure gets there. And down he goes. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This a 44-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Here's Saul, gonna return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He'll pick up the 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It is Max Crosby there to wrap him up. 3rd and a yard.
It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Williams. And that'll move the sticks. First down, up to the 40.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
On first down, right back to Williams. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun on third down, Stafford unloads downfield looking for Nacua.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Carry here for Vaughn. And this is going to be a Raiders first down, as he's got this up to the 35.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Here's Ritter. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who have also scored throughout the league.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Pearsall going to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the give, it's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Ready. Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Vaughn. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's a run going left. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Here's Ritter to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the 4th quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. 16 yards on the game and a quick 1st down.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 41-yard line.
Stafford. Hupp brings it in left side. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. 3rd and 6. Throwing again is Stafford. It's complete. He's got Hupp. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now it's Williams. And he'll be taken down.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Kupp in motion. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in fit.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. And just like that, you go from 2nd and inches, where you think it's pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but Biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make a play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. A first down throw for Stafford. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Right back to Williams. They connect again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
He's got a man. That's Nacua. Complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
The motion man is Nacua. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7.
At the 41-yard line.
They go play action with Stafford. Throwing it right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Raiders has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Vegas. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Running is Vaughn. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that